Hello, 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 and welcome back, everybody. We've got an exciting match for you guys right now. It's a great way of wording things. Neon, while I stumble over what I'm saying, why don't you take away and give us a breakdown of this matchup?
We have Chicken on the one side. We have Roland on the other. We have this is a bit of a rematch in some respects from the Season 4 Invitational, but different decks, and I think that this matchup is we're hoping that it'll be close, but we're worried that it's not.
Yeah, we've got Angrychicken on Voto Combo, childroland on Skycrag aggro. Yeah. Well, and notably, it's Voto Combo with 0 Combre healers. I think that's what really tilts this matchup in my mind. So clearly, Angrychicken's gonna win.
Just not close. Those power stones just give him all the oomph that he needs to take down the 1-drop, 2-drop aggro deck. Seriously though, this is going to be a really uphill battle for the Chicken. Now, clearly, he's a very talented player still, so he's got some chops. But we'll see how it all pans out. Roland's hand, though, not looking particularly powerful at this point, but obviously things can happen.
Yeah, I mean, Roland does have a unit. However, Chicken, just drawing the power off the top. We're gonna be able to potentially could see a Martial Ironthorn hit the field next turn, and at which point, Chicken might actually be in an okay spot. You just get a couple of big blockers.
I mean, I think that this is roughly the kind of draw, the kind of game that is necessary for Chicken to have a good chance. Here, got the Justice off the top. Jeez, drawing like a master. And then Roland, of course, missing on power as well. So, yeah, we are in runaway territory. World. As we predicted, Chicken just running away with it, and it's just not close.
I definitely said that Chicken was going to win this. This is supposed to happen, right? The Voto Combo is supposed to be the aggressor in this matchup. I think that makes sense in my head.
Yeah, and that's what they're known for.
Oh man, Child Roland praying for a primal off the top to go ahead and get at least these 2 permafrost, but instead draws another. Not going anywhere. I don't think that's how the matchup is supposed to play out. Could be wrong.
What you're saying is that the Skycrag aggro deck is supposed to cost more than 2 cards a turn, like a game, rather.
Yeah. Yes.
I check. I don't play this deck very much. You're gonna have to walk me through it. So just clarifying that they're looking to be playing more than 2 cards a game.
Yes,
I understand.
And I know it might not be the most intuitive. However, they are also looking for a mix of fire and primal influences.
Oh, I see now that they actually do have a primal influence in the deck. I was thinking that
it's sneaky. It's sneaky. It gets in there, and granted, deck lists are available, so it loses a little bit of its kind of shock factor. But it can sneak out and get you. So what are we looking at sideboard wise?
The one that sticks out to me from Angrychicken side is actually Reality Warden. This is a 5-drop, is just a massive problem. Now, it is the case that Skycrag decks do have the permafrost that helps to handle that, so they do have some recourse for it. But also, then the Voto Combo deck has a bunch of silence effects that can stop that from functioning properly. So that actually is a pretty big pickup because it's really hard to battle through.
Yeah, so on Child's Roland side, do you bring in the 3rd polymorph here? I'm trying to do you even board? Are you bringing in the Snow Crust Yeti? Are you just trying to get more aggressive? I don't. Voto Combo just hasn't been a thing on my radar in a little bit, so I'm not even sure how I would.
I feel like I would want to have at least some number of backlash because it's the harsh rule is clearly an issue in the matchup. But you know, like I think that you kind of have a bit of a freedom to decide what you want to do for the matchup, because I don't think there's anything either in your deck or your sideboard that is outstandingly good or bad. So we'll have to just see how that plays out. The one that is much that I think gains a lot more is definitely from Chicken's side. You know, but you know, in all honesty, he clearly needed the tools, because I actually still think that Roland, even down 0-1, has a pretty good chance of winning this match still.
Yeah, and I'm taking a quick glance over to Child Roland. It looks like Child Roland did bring in the 4th Snowcrust Yeti and the 2 backlashes. It looks like trying to figure out what last card to cut there. Yeah, kind of. All right, so it looks like they're cutting the Steel Fang Chakra down to 2, which I think I'm okay with. Chakram seems like it's going to be either very, very good or mediocre.
Yep, so it looks like they're just getting into game any moment now. So looking forward to getting back into the action. See if we can fry up some chickens on Roland's side, or keep that under control.
Oh, okay. I thought Chicken kept that hand that I was saying, and I was like, bold. And we do see the Reality Warden here for Chicken. And Chicken being on the play. This is huge, actually. However, Child Roland does have a little better start this time around.
He casts even like 3 or 4 spells, in the course of the game, which is pretty exciting from his side. But yeah, definitely a much more functional draw on his end. And now, but Chicken does have the tools this game to get things done. We'll have the Seraph this turn, followed by Reality Warden, which is a lot of meat to battle through.
Yeah, this normally I really like the Cloud Snake Harriers. I like that card a good bit. However, this Valkyrie Enforcer are going to go ahead and make it so that flying not particularly going to matter. We're going to see Angrychicken take the more power efficient route here and go ahead and play out that Reality Warden. Also lets him go ahead and put some pressure on the board. Vanquish off the top. That's not bad. How do you like Vanquish Enforcer here?
Enforcer is really strong. I don't think that you can get punished from that so much compared to like if you're doing with the Warden. I can imagine for instance, he off top is playing a be pretty rough, which so I think that I would like to have that blocker attacking with the 7/7. I like that.
Yeah,
he's here to not here to mess around.
Yeah, no, I definitely like that, and I like the ordering that that happened in, because attacking with the Reality Warden, maybe there's a world where Child Roland wants to go ahead and double block with that Crimson Fire Maw and possibly one of the other creatures, so maybe you get to save your Vanquish, though Vanquish seems somewhat suspect in this matchup. However, now we see Child Roland at 5 power. Are we going to see this Soulfire Drake come down? It's gonna trade with the Enforcer, but then the rest of Child Roland's deck is a lot more scary.
Roland's side, you need to connect with this. Wow, he's doing the Obliterate on that. That's surprising. I understand where he's going with this though.
Yeah, I was about to say, I am okay with that. However, the more I'm thinking about it, I really like the Soulfire Drake play, because Angrychicken's deck is going to have issues with flyers in general. So even if it ends up being like an Oni Ronin that gets like flying, right? Or a Stonecrest Yeti, that's still going to be continuous points of damage kind of checking in. Now Angrychicken's got to leave back, Child Roland's got to leave back a blocker, so that way he just doesn't die on the crackback. This game is turning out to be decently close though.
Blocks 1/7/7 here, keeps the Snowcrest Yeti. That's 7 damage plus 6 in hand. That's lethal.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow, that's a really tight play there.
I like it.
Wow, that was a rough game.
All right, and so so my line, in retrospect, maybe not the best, because we're getting 10 points of damage in with this Soulfire Drake now. Yeah.
I think that you needed to get more damage in with it. And so now, yeah, going for the obliterate.
Yeah.
But basically, what you're saying is like maybe I lose to protect, which is rough, but he has to go for it. Perfect, exact sees damage. I love it out of Child Roland. We're going on to game 3.
Yeah, and like that was I felt like a little bit of that was a good chunk of tanking from Child Rollins because there were no pauses to have to worry about a protect. It's like, all right, do I have it? It felt like me trying to do math is hard though. I can get behind. I can get behind Child Rollins.
First, double check the math. Make sure that like for instance, maybe you think to yourself, I have to double jump now and then draw something next turn. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's completely fair.
Well, that was a well played game. I actually really like that one. So we are going to go straight into game 3 momentarily. Actually, actions already underway.
Yep.
Angrychicken on the play with turn 2 Power Stone, turn 3 Titan. That's a pretty solid start.
Yeah, it's going to be Child Roland's hand. Unfortunately, oh no, all right. Must have gotten that fire sigil off the top because it definitely appeared like Child Roland was missing fire. It's still not going to do anything here, though, because now there is a Titan in the way. More than likely going to have another Titan coming down next turn. Ooh. All right, yeah, so we're going to see Double Torch come out. That Titan's gone. 3 points of damage in, down to 22. But Child Roland doesn't have a way to answer the second or third Titan. Casual.
It's a hell of a card. It's definitely something that can punish people who the tools to beat it, and it's looking like Angrychicken doesn't really have the tools today. So unless something changes, I'm really liking Chicken's position here.
Yeah, I mean, some obliterates off the top can do it, but it's the third Titan. That's that's what's making
that's the one that gets you.
Yeah, like the first one fine, second one less than ideal, third one you're ooh. Yeah. I'm 100% behind this. Go ahead and trading off there because now obliterate actually is live. I don't know if I like that attack from Angrychicken. I think because you're gonna win the late game, so just sit back and relax, right? You have 2 Titans. What are they gonna do?
I think that I would prefer to stay at home there from Chicken's side.
Angrychicken gonna be able to hold up this Desert Marshal though, which is great, especially looking at that Soulfire Drake that's sitting in Child Roland's hand. Should another fire source come off the top,
I think that what we need here. So if Roland does draw a removal spell for the, if other people are having issues.
Okay.
Got that figured out. So I think that Roland really just needs a removal spell for that Titan, and then he's gonna actually be, I think. I mean, obviously, Chicken still has some of these silence units to help out with things, but those are not going to shut down the 5/4.
Yeah, no, not at all. So what are we? So we're on Roland's turn. Are we? I'm curious to see what
thinking about
what thinking is occurring right now.
Maybe there's a disconnect.
Quite possibly.
Happening. Yeah. So hopefully we'll just enjoy one another's company in the meantime. Okay. Then we have some action. Avoid that.
All right, so now we're going to see that Storm Dancer. Oh, man, Child Roland just needs to get rid of this Titan somehow, some way, and life is going to be a lot prettier for them.
It's unlocked.
Running the full 4 obliterate, and the 2 polymorphs are in there too. So Child Roland does have a number of outs here. Just got to find them. We're sitting at 6 right now. Just Rampage theoretically. Oh, that protect off the top for Angrychicken though.
Pretty much at this point, I feel like Chicken just needs to draw something like a Mystic, and the game pretty much just ends on the spot. With the protect really as just a great Kind of that firing off that permafrost. I feel like that was a little preemptive, but I understand where it's coming from.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I still feel like if childroland can find an answer off the top for this Sandstorm Titan.
Wow, this is an aggressive attack.
Yeah,
this feels like desperation.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. I actually like sitting back with the 3 flyers, and then just looking to draw an answer for the Sandstorm Titan. Like, yeah, this forces some stuff through, but you're trading. Yeah, you've lost 2 units now. You got a couple points of damage in, but like, what are you doing now? I don't know.
That felt a little bit like impatience for me. Now I understand why Roland would want to do that. Like, I can understand where he's coming from, but that felt a little bit preemptive.
Well, and we'll see what they drew off the top. If it isn't if it's an obliterate off the top, it just the feel bads are real. But again, like none of that particularly matters because Angrychicken does have this protect. And there's no like deadly or any sort of fighting that's going on with childroland's deck. So I think Angrychicken's gonna go and pack this one up.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It would have to be a particularly crazy series of draws for things to work out. I mean, Chicken hasn't been drawing spectacularly, but Roland's deck definitely had a lot more meaningless. Okay, like I think that this ascendant here really like puts things away, in my opinion.
Well, what if Angrychicken draws and plays Harshal?
Be pretty impressed from like multiple angles.
Yeah, I was about to say, like it seems like that is childroland's biggest out right now.
I like this this backlash on the sea power.
The sea power, yeah. I mean, I guess it's preventing a draw, which is fine. Ooh, this is interesting. Offering up the Mystic Ascendant to trade for childroland's board. Do you take it? childroland's answer is no, but
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what a series of plays is that actually like turns into a win here. I think that both players are getting a little bit impatient and kind of see what's happening and just want the game to end.
Yeah, no,
but I don't know if that's the best way to approach it from here.
I really did not mind the Mystic Ascendant swing. That being said, I don't think Angrychicken needed to do it by any stretch of the imagination.
It's just has the possibility of creating something that could, maybe there's a series of events there that can go wrong. I don't know what it is.
Well, yeah, but then childroland's left without a board at that point, right? And then you're still beating for 7, so they'd be on a 3-turn clock. I don't know. And then they have literally nothing with a card in hand. It seems reasonable to me, at least. Who knows? Yeah, see, there we go. Let's get it in there again. They're gonna lose the flyer, and they're gonna have one little deuter spank. If you're doing this though, I feel like you're supposed to get in with the Titan too, especially with the Valkyrie Enforcer, so you're gonna be able to silence the flyer.
There that what I wanted to do was actually that you just silence right there
and just
attack with the 3/3. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And put him under pressure and make him do something. I mean, none of this matters. The game's.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's
important plays happening here, Neon.
A lot of play left in this game.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. There are definitely plays that are happening. I will agree with that. So yeah, I think that we see fairly logical blocks. The taking 5 going down to 2. This is pretty big for Chicken, I think. Actually, looking through the bracket, if he taking this game away, he was not expecting this. I don't think. As we saw from the name of his list. So being able to go up to 6-6 is a pretty big game, that keeping him out of the bottom quarter of the bracket. So that I think is pretty impressive. But this is going to clear up the game. Congratulations to him staying out of elimination range, but very much well played on his end.
Yeah, that was help. childroland's influence helped just a little bit. So it does look like we're looking for a backup match. We might be getting a little Rhino versus Ace action. Is that possibly? I guess we are going to bring that. Are you? How excited are you? A little Xeon, a little Xenon Control versus Xenon Control.
I'm down for that. I am here for any such matches that they're willing to get us to stream. To be quite honest. So let's see what's cooking here. Things up.
All right. Yeah, we'll get in. Where's Ace? All right. So
I have Ace's perspective.
Yeah, I have two. It looks like, we've got a Steward of the Past on board for SirRhino. Ace sitting with 2 Varus favors in hand, along with a time sigil. Given the state of this board, I'm gonna have to give Rhino the edge here.
That do stuff, and LightsOutAce does not. So
yes, that is where my analysis is coming from. Correct.
Game 2, but we should get some confirmation that this is not game 3. Yeah, it's game 3.
It is game 3. Yep, they're 1-1. This is Zendel's gift doing some stuff. I guess the banish is going to come down on the Steward of the Past more than likely. Just to go ahead and get...
I do think that the pre-combat was unnecessary there. Oh, didn't even attack on Rhino's end. That's
interesting.
I see it.
Oh no, Sandstorm Titan! Why?
That's the feel bads of the just draw the thing that risk cost 1 power too much off the top almost every time. It's alive. If there isn't get him out of this position, it actually is Mystic Ascendant.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna draw another card here. It's gonna become an 8/8. You can block the 7/7 that doesn't have the unblockable yet. It has a Champion of Mystery to back it up with. This is actually a game.
Getting aggressive, and we get another Shadow Source off
frisky.
Yeah, Shadow Source off the top, then makes LightsOutAce's Champion of Mystery unblockable. It's going to do some good things there potentially. Ooh, yeah, I think a Shadow Sigil is probably one of the best draws. That or a Xenon Banner. Probably one of the best draws that Lights Out can have right now.
I think I like taking this block. Just stop SirRhino from requiring any material. That annihilates pretty good.
Yeah, I don't. I think I would have. Yeah, look how punished that is. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like I would have just taken that hit for 7. Yeah, Rhino gets a card, but then I don't know. I also had the benefit of actually seeing what was drawn, but another Varus favor from Rhino.
I just jeez, another one. Okay, we're still in this. We still have a game.
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
To remember a Varus choice. Okay, and now we get SirRhino is able to subvert it because that was a card that was dead until the BM is real. I love it. It's not BM. It's for totally legit, but that was okay. The 2/6, we have Ace going down to 1. I think there's a miracle set of draws here that can still get him out of this.
Yeah. So now not so much. What would you need? You need cards that do not exist in the deck. All right, this is fine. Harsh rule off the
especially top. After that Death Strike that. Okay, well, that was a good one. There was a well fought on LightsOutAce's side. It was surprisingly close, given the fact that the gift came down. But still, the Azindel got his way in the end.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Rhino there, and good job to LightsOutAce. So it looks like we are. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna cover the bracket now. Neon, do you want to take that once we get a little updated bracket?
Here, and we actually have a new leader, as far as I can see. It seems like Kamado has come out on top, which is surprising. There was a deck that a lot of people, including myself, had some skepticism about, but definitely.
And for the uninitiated, Kamado is on which deck?
Fire, Justice, Shadow, mid-range deck. It's kind of like an armory deck, but without like artisans and without Smuggler's Stash, etc. So it's an interesting take on that archetype, and finding his way to the top of the bracket. Unearthly has rallied mightily after a rocky start yesterday. He is up to 8-4 now. Just like once again, a deck that people were not enthusiastic about. Sunnyvale, of course, still very much in the mix. SirRhino is actually a pretty great story. He started off yesterday 0-3 to 8-4. So apparently the beginning of the day is not his hot time, because we were beginning of the day today again. He was falling behind, but now he is all the way up to the top quarter of the bracket. So they're all happy about that. That's our top 4. Right now, the middle section is Tobo, Comp, SirRhino, childroland, LightsOutAce, Angrychicken, Ilya, and Toth, all of them going between 7-4 and 6-6. That is a pretty big, hefty, meet in the middle. That is all really, really close, clustered together, and well positioned to move into that second bracket. And then the bottom 4, we have Hythar, Local Pojo, Love Up, and Moosh. I think that we have one more game that's just finishing up, seeing how Hythar versus Tobo finishes out. We'll have to kind of see what that breaks out as. Oh wait, maybe the results just came in. So so Tobo's still in that middle group. He came at 7-4. Oh no, sorry, I lied. I'm making things up. I apologize.
Well, stop.
I don't mean to do this
games
to you.
With my heart, Neon.
He's an irresponsible caster. But I think that really we do see that 3 groups that we're gonna didn't know this is how it was gonna work out with today, but definitely top 4, middle 8, and then the bottom 4 is sort of these distinct sections really moving in different directions.
Yeah, and man, our graphics are on point. I enjoy like the quasi gradient that's going down, just to show like, we're good up here, not so good down there. Poor Moosh. Just I guess somebody had to be there, right?
Yeah, he needs to. He I think, in my opinion, is the hero of the tournament. That he just keeps on showing up. That he's. I don't know if I could do it. I really appreciate the effort here, but 1-11 is gonna have to rally. Gonna have to fight back from behind to continue on. But we definitely have.
I like that you. I like that you still give him hope.
It's your job, right? It's like there's technically a 1% chance, so we're gonna focus on that. But yeah, no, definitely things not going well for him, but being a good sport about it. Just the same, I think we're gonna move on to a break and come back hopefully very shortly, and give you some more hot Eternal action.
Yes. We'll see you guys then.